All right, what's up, everybody? Back with another sparring video. This is one of my students. His name is Blake Dunn. He's a blue belt with us. So we're doing a little standing startup, just kind of playing around on the feet. Try some arm drags. He tries some arm drags. Blake's pretty salty. He's got some few moves that I gotta watch out for. Right there, he just tried for kind of like a leg lock entry. Just went into it just to engage. Now we're in butterfly guard. He was trying to get up underneath me to elevate me, so now we stand back up to the feet. He goes for a little single leg. He still tries to pull me into kind of a butterfly guard and elevate me. I just keep my hips low. Right there, I kind of try an under and over pass, but I miss it. He's a good job at fighting me off. I just kind of control his legs, melt my weight down, and now we're into half guard. So sometimes I'll do that. I'll put myself into kind of half guard, and that kind of slows it down. Right there, he unlocked his legs. I backstepped out. And now I'm just kind of controlling him from the top. Right here, yeah, he goes for a little inverted triangle right there from the bottom of side control. So great entry. He threw his legs up, got it locked. But luckily, I kind of felt it coming. Right now, you can't see it, but I'm trying to hide my arm right there. So I tuck it inside. Now it's going to be kind of hard for him to finish. He really needed to control that arm. If he was able to control that arm, that would have been a lot worse trouble. So right now I'm just trying to keep my base out, kind of squeak my head out, and now I'm free. Now I'm back on top. So now I kind of get on top. I control that leg. I throw that leg over. And now I enter into a cross ashi, believe it or not. Going for a leg lock. He pulls his foot out, and I throw it over to outside. So right there, both my legs are on the outside. I have the foot pretty well wrapped. Throw the leg over. That puts it inside, and I'm just trying to get my legs involved. He could have attacked my leg right there, my free one that was hanging out, but instead he was too worried about his, and he pulled his own leg out, which gave me into my position right there. So now I already had the guillotine wrapped on the foot, grab my wrist, control it, and then hit pin. So that was a good job. He has to start watching out for his legs now. He's a blue belt, so he's got to start watching out for his feet. So we start back up in butterfly guard. He tries to elevate me. So as he elevated me, I cut my knee over and killed his hook, and I passed. And so now I grab his head. He's trying to underhook. He tries to get his butterfly hook back in. So right there, he's kind of got me in like a half butterfly. I'm just kind of keeping control of his upper body, trying to clear that around. I'm thinking about maybe going for a darce, but then he kind of single legs me right there, and I just keep my weight on him, preventing him from getting up to his knees. So right there, he let his arm come across. If he would have kept trying that single leg, he possibly could have got it. He's a little bit bigger than me, so possibly. But I just keep working. He's worried about his neck. Now I move to some north-south top control. And right now I'm just kind of waiting to see how he's trying to swing. He does a good job at swinging his weight around and using momentum to get himself out. I pass around the legs again, keep my weight involved. Now he's right there. He's playing some open guard. I pass again. I kind of doing that same style pass where I drop my hips and I'm using my arms to control his legs. So it's harder for him to come back into the guard. So he tries to trap my arm again, but I learned from my mistakes. He caught me once, so I'm not going to let him catch me again. So right there I go. I call that the south side arm lock, where I wrap his arm. I throw my north leg over the head, and his arm is underneath of my armpit. It's a very tight arm lock. I learned that from the great Henry Akins. I believe he got it from Dan Camarillo, or Dave, one of the two, Camarillo brothers. It's a great arm lock. Maybe I'll do a breakdown of that. So now he's passing. Blake does a good job. He's controlling my ankles right there. I'm trying to pop his grips off, not let him get too much control. I think he picks up my feet here in a second. Yeah, that was good timing. As I was scooting in, he picked up my feet. He was able to run around the corner. So now I'm playing the bottom of side control. He kind of tries to play what I was doing to him. North-south, controlling the legs, keeping his weight heavy. And then I think right here I get off to my side. So he does a good job. He's controlling that side control. He grabbed my ankle, preventing me. I get my underhook right here. So right now he tries to wizard me. And what ends up happening is I end up grabbing his own arm and trapping him and rolling him over. So this is a little sweep where you can hold their wizard and roll him back over. I think I actually just taught that night or a day or two ago. So he was laughing because he knows it was coming. So now I get to kind of some split control. I'm bugging his neck right there, trying to get him to move, trying to get him to really turn on his side. So he starts to turn, which is what I want. Now I'm starting to wrap up for some Kimuras. So I'm trying to switch my hands off to get to the right grip right there. Now he tries to turn up, so I kind of wedge my hand back behind his shoulder blade to put him back. So now I get my twisting arm control grip and I shoot my hook in. So right there, as Blake goes turtle, I was able to put the near side hook in, throw my far side hook over, and just hook over the top. I'm okay right now because I have an underhook. So because I'm underhooked right there, it's harder for him to shake me off. My arm's pretty deep around his neck right now, and then there we go, we go to finish. So I pulled his arm back underneath of him, and I felt him relax. So then I shoot the lock in over the top, and we're done there. I believe that's the end of this roll. So thank you, Blake. I appreciate it. Good job, buddy. Good work.